In this video, we're going to be solving the problem 26 equals 8 plus v. By solving this equation, what I mean is we're going to end up with an answer of v equals some number. Now, in math, it doesn't matter what side of the equation or what side of the equal sign we have our variable on when we solve for it. However, in math convention, or typically in math, what we do is we want our variable, in this case v, to be on the left-hand side of the equation. So the first thing we're going to do when solving this is we're going to move our v variable to the left-hand side. So the way we move items from one side of an equal sign to the other side is we do the opposite action of what that element is doing, okay? So in this case, our v is being added, okay? It's plus v. So to cancel it out, what we need to do is we want to do the opposite action, which would be minus v, okay? Or we can call it minus v, or we can call it adding a negative v, okay? Because this is a positive v. So I'm going to add a negative v to both sides of the equation, okay? I can't just do this to one side of the equation, or all of a sudden I've created a new equation, okay? It's unbalanced and it's wrong. So when I want to manipulate, that's what we call it, when I want to manipulate an equation in math, I want to move things around, whatever I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do the other side. So I am adding a negative v, and I know I've done it right if what I was trying to move cancels, okay? So let's start on the left-hand side. We're going to simplify. What do I have here? I have negative v plus 26. Now, on the right-hand side of my equation, I have 8. Now I can combine these like terms here. I've got a plus v and a plus negative v. Well, when I add negative v to v, I just end up with 0. So they canceled out, so I did it right, okay? Now I'm going to do something similar to move this 26, okay? I want it to move from the left-hand side. I want it on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So exactly the same as with our v, okay? I'm going to add a negative 26, okay? Add a negative 26 to both sides. All right, now we simplify. We have negative 26 plus 26, that's 0. Okay, so it worked, we did it right. And we're just going to be left with a negative v on the left-hand side. Now let's move to the right-hand side and we're going to simplify. We have 8 plus negative 26, which is the same as negative 18. Now, stop, we're not done yet. We're not looking for negative v. Remember, we're looking for v, which is positive v. So we need to do one more thing to make negative v a positive v. Remember what I said before about the opposites? So right now, we have a negative 1 being multiplied by this v. Now we need to remember that when we multiply a negative by a negative, it becomes a positive, okay? So if we multiply this negative v by negative 1, okay, we can multiply anything by 1, it doesn't change things. If we multiply it by a negative 1, we'll have a negative times negative, and that'll become a positive, and that's what we want, right? Now, we also have to remember that if we do something to the one side, we have to do it to the other side of the equation. So we're going to multiply our right-hand side also by negative 1. Okay, let's simplify. Negative 1 times negative v is simply v. And that is what we wanted, so we know we did it right, okay? And that's going to be equal to negative 18 times negative 1, which is just 18. So our answer is v equals 18. If you would like to learn how to quickly study for your GED exam online and get a new resume, then visit testprepskills.com.